Hello students, this is Mrs. Krupp, and this is a demonstration about pollution in an aquifer. The first thing I want to show you is, and it's probably really hard to tell, but there is actually water at the bottom of this little model aquifer. And so, like I said, I know it's really hard to tell, but there is water in here, and so it's supposed to be kind of representative of a water well. And so here is our aquifer, and I'm going to pull out my little instructions here because this is a demo. And so we have it built. It's ready to go. Now we were supposed to test the water with a water testing kit. However, we don't have one, or it's going to be too difficult to do. But really what this is supposed to show you is how pollutants flow down and get down into the ground. So here I have my polluted water, which is just water with green food coloring. And I thought green was good because it's kind of like yucky and gross. So I'm going to dump this and we're going to see how fast this goes. Whoa. Okay, so it's actually getting down there relatively quickly. I've got to be careful how much I dump. Got to dump a little at a time. And so really what we're wanting to see is it get down to the rocks, to the well, because that's where the good, clean water is. And so this soil is a little bit dry, but it might actually go in our favor. You can kind of see the green water in that soil already. So we're just kind of waiting to see. Yes, you can see now all of a sudden the water's getting down into the well, the contaminated water. You see the green in there. So I'm going to keep pouring a little bit more in hopes that we can see more green, but I'm about to topple over. My soil is, so I didn't pack it very tightly. And just kind of running through the sand, and there you can see all that green. And so very, very quickly, it was contaminated, and it has reached the well water. So I'm going to let this sit, and we'll look at it tomorrow morning. We'll be able to see it all over. Now, but I'm going to move this aside because I have something else that I would like to share with you, and that is the same concept, except I wanted to do it with this little thing here. Hold on one second. I wanted to show you the water runoff from an example of a topographic map. So if we look at this, actually, sorry, I'm going to have to move this back. So hold on, I'm going to put the camera down. Okay, so I've got the green water, and we're going to look at this as if it were a topographic map. And right here is our little waste treatment plant, and it's kind of a little Monopoly house, you can see. So that's our waste treatment plant. This would be our point of contamination, and here are rocks and soil and sand, just representations of the different types of earth and everything. And I have it modeled so that it looks like it's going down a hill, even though it's kind of hard for you to tell. It is kind of raised up. So I'm going to kind of start pouring this and see what happens from our little waste treatment plant. Yeah, look at that. So it's flowing down. It's flowing down our hill. I'm going to keep going. Now, obviously, this tiny little house, I mean, it's not true to true to scale, but you can see where the contamination goes in, and it just flows down from this place to this place to this place, because we can see this sand is wet already. So this is an example where a topographic map would show you, or a contour map would show you how water flows and how water runs off. So even if we don't have numbers, we can still see the flow of water. And you can see here Water has even flown past the sand and the soil and the rocks and into its own little thing, where this might be like what we could call like a river or a water source right here. So this is just another example, but this is an example of a topographic map, and this would be an advantage of a topographic map showing the water flow or the water runoff into a water source. So I hope these demonstrations help you, and we will start asking and answering some questions, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.